Alright, I think my mic is working. Yeah, okay, my mic is working. Perfect. Alright, well, I guess I wait now. If nobody chats a name in the next like 5 seconds, I guess I'll go with fart then. Because that's the only suggestion. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, I guess I'm doing fart. The fart game? Do you want that all as like one thing as the name, or do you just want it called fart? What do you want it called? Be specific. What do you want it called? Because I can change it to the fart game, but I don't know why you would even call it that in the first place. Hello? Yes. Okay. Alright, there. The fart game. I have no idea who that was. Okay. I don't know what that was, but alright, here we go. Kabloom. You should play Outcome Memories. I have no idea what that is. It's really good. I still don't know what that is. Oh, wait, actually, hold up. I need to, hold up, wait. I need to find... Okay, this is gonna be a bit because there is something else on the screen. It's just not showing. Dang, there's already 4 people. Dang, okay. I don't know. I don't know what it is, okay? I'm doing other things right now anyway. Sonic survival game. Ooh, I like Sonic. I'm currently working on the fart game because this other guy suggested that as the name. Anyway, so now I just need to wait for this to load and then I can, like, start working on it. Okay, guys, quick thing, quick, like, poll I'm gonna probably make. Let me do a poll real quick. Alright, there. And then I will unpin this because that was already decided on now. So, hooray. Alright, very cool live you got. Yeah, I know. I know that you're in the live. You were the one who suggested the game name be Fart. I still don't know why. Why did you suggest it be Fart? That'd be the worst thing imaginable. Anyway, so what should the game be? Guys, come on. What should the game be? Should it be 2D? Should it be 3D? Should it be mobile? Or should it be VR? Fart. Do you have Gorilla Tag on VR? Yes. Yes, I do. I do have Gorilla Tag, though I don't play it too much. Oh, VR got 100% of the votes. How many votes were there? 2. Alright. I'll give it 2 more seconds, and then I'll end the poll. 1, 2. Okay. Alright. What should the game be? Like, what should it be about? Make suggestions, people. This is gonna be a game where you guys tell me the ideas and I pretty much do all the work. But you guys take most of the credit for it. What? Basically, I want you guys to tell me what the game is gonna be about, what you do, and like, what you want in the game. Alright, and then I'll add it into the game. That is basically how this is gonna go down, and then I'm gonna work on it for a couple more live streams. And then after that, we get a full game and I'll publish it. And then you guys can play your own creation. I'm not very good at ideas. Well, that's just too dang bad. You gotta make up some ideas. Also, because I'm not very good at coding, I might just use ChatGPT for the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing. I could probably make some basic script. But for, like, most the VR mechanics, probably, I will have to use ChatGPT. Okay, come on. Give me some ideas, people. I can't do anything until I get ideas. Because I'm not gonna make this game, I'm gonna make you guys make this game. So, yeah, you guys make it. You should make a game, okay, I could do that. First of all, I would need a model, but I can worry about that later. But I guess I could set up, like, the atmosphere. What should the atmosphere be? Like, what should it look like? Should it be bright and sunny, or dark and gloomy? Also, should this be multiplayer, guys? Should it be multiplayer? Oh, wait a second. Light green and purple? That doesn't make sense. What should the game, like, be? Should it be bright? Should it be dark? What should it be? Let's work on that first. Multiplayer? Okay. Alright, I think, okay. Dark, okay. So it should be dark and gloomy. Alright. I'm going to install a couple packages to make, it easier for, like, for me to make a good and kind of a little good, realistically looking game. So, yeah. Alright, how should the player move around? Should he move around, should they move around with, like, a joystick? You should also out other Sonic characters in the game. What? What does that mean? You typed it weirdly, I don't understand. Joystick, okay. I'm just installing some things. Alright. So, you guys want this to be a Sonic game, multiplayer, a dark game, and the movement with a joystick. Okay. What should there be, like, levels to this game, or should there just be, like, one level, but it's kind of long? Or should it be, like, multiple levels cut up into different segments? Yes, levels. Okay. I'll add levels. What should level 1 be? Like, what should it look like? Multiple levels. Yeah, okay, we're already past that topic now. But what should the levels be? Like, what should level 1 look like? Alright, level 1 shall be... Nobody has commented yet. What should level 1 be? Darker green, Green Hill. Okay. I can do Green Hill. Should it be, like, pretty much an exact, recreation of what I can think of, like, in my head? Okay, I am going to recreation. So pretty much just as best as I can make it, just darker. Go here, this, and boom. Alright, I can do that, yeah. Alright, so, and you guys said this should be a Sonic game, multiplayer VR. Alright. This is gonna be kind of hard to really think of, but I guess I can do it. Okay, so now I'm currently just working on this stuff. I'm just gonna remove that. Color adjustments. I get these and like this. Contrast. -24. There. Alright, that looks good for like a gloomy... Oh, that looks good for like a gloomy atmosphere. Okay, now I am going to get a floor. Move it down a bit. And then I'm going to get a... no, not a cylinder. I want a capsule. Alright, so this is gonna be our player for now. This thing. Alright. So this is gonna be our player. And we're gonna need to give it a brain. So instead of coding it all myself, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use ChatGPT because I can't code, especially not VR stuff. So alright. So now this should work. Brownie for my brownie. I have no idea what that means. Okay, so now I have this script. So now I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna create a folder, scripts. I'm gonna go in here. I'm going to create a script. I'm gonna call it VR. Wait, what am I supposed to call it again? A VR player movement. Oh. Okay. Alright, so I got my script here. I'm gonna open up Visual Studio. And now I'm going to let you guys see what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the entire script. I'm just gonna pop. This is this is a mass infection. What? I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Okay, how am I supposed to get this to work? It's already giving me 3 errors. Or 2 errors now, but how? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Unity dot input system what am I doing wrong? Using Unity engine dot. I don't know why it keeps doing internal. I'm probably just gonna have it remake a script because that was not good. That was a not good thing. So I'm going to make a new chat and then boop boop boop. And I'm going to delete the old chat. Alright, so now I have the new thing. And boop. Perfect. Alright, this is not working already. Hooray. Why? Why? BRB, okay. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm gonna go real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So now I have a script that should hopefully work. All right. So now I need to drag this onto here. Okay. Add a character controller. Wait, hold up. I first should probably actually install the things needed to make a VR game. And then, like, set it up. So this is supposed to be multiplayer. Ugh, this is gonna suck. Oh wait, I should probably switch it back now. There. Alright, so now you guys should be able to see what I see now. Now I need to go into my project settings and configure them. Yay. Alright, so this like series is probably gonna go on for about a week's worth of streams, so like seven streams probably, and then that will be the finished game. Hopefully, as long as there's not too many bugs, actually. Because if there's a lot of bugs, then it's going to absolutely suck. So, hopefully it doesn't. Man, everybody left. How long was I gone for? Oh, hello. Okay. That's one person. Where did the other guy go? I have no idea who that was. But where did they go? Okay, well, you can't see anything right now because I had to restart the project, so it's just gonna take a little bit. Alright, you should be able to see it again now. Yeah, okay, there it goes. Perfect. Perfect, you can see it now. Hooray. Okay, so we got pretty much the base game, like, thought of. Now I'm going to need some new ideas. I'm going to need like story. I'm gonna need a story. What do you have for stories? What shall the story be? Alright, what should it be though? What should the thing be? Alright, perfect. So now the camera can see what I see. Even though it doesn't look like it, it does. So now I need to go and get a XR rig. Is that what I needed? Okay, I guess I'll just add a character controller then. Boom, boom, bam. Then I will add this to here. Okay. So now okay. Now this should work. I have actually no clue though. So I need to move this up, over, no, that's back, over, and then forward a bit. Okay. Now I'm going to connect my VR to the computer and test. Because if I don't, I think everything's going good. I think, yes, I hope everything is going awesome. Because if it wasn't going awesome, it would suck. Alright, so now I need to get... Okay, I need to get my VR connected, and then I need to go and get... well, I need to start the game. But first... Okay, connect my VR. Alright, so... I can't actually really model that good. So, I don't know... I don't think I'm gonna be able to get, like, the player model done for a bit. I'll try and work on, like, that in, like, the second live stream, because that would be a lot better than trying to do it all at once. I think for this live stream, I'm just going to get the basic functionality of the game done. And then in the next one, I'm going to add some, like, better stuff to it. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to try and split this up across many different live streams, but into many different segments also. Alright, I'm going to connect my VR now, so if you hear my voice get, like, further away, I'm going to grab stuff. Okay. Here we go. I hope this works. I really do. Now I'm just going to connect my VR. Alright. My VR is connecting. I have now connected my VR to my computer, so now I can hopefully test what will be the game. Okay, so yeah, I can see. Ooh, I can also move, but can I jump? No, I cannot. I cannot jump, but I can kind of look around. Okay. I can move around, I just can't jump. I also need to set the speed faster. So, yeah, at least it kind of works. Hooray! Sadly, though, that's all I have so far. But, I mean, we're making progress. We're making progress. Alright, so far, actually, you know what? I'm just going to temporarily disable this so I can actually kind of see. But as of right now, we have, like, a basic game. We have this player in which we can move around. I'm gonna set the speed to 5. Just because Sonic's kind of fast, you know, so I wouldn't really think it would be a good idea to not have that. So now... Alright, so now I'm gonna add turning. Okay. So now I'm going to get the new movement script. So now I have the new script. I'm going to swap out the old one for this one. And this should, if I'm not wrong, this should hopefully work. Because if I already got movement, it shouldn't be hard to get, like, turning. Alright, so I now have that set up. So I'm going to reload the game. And if this works, hooray. If it doesn't, oh well. It's not like we lost too much time. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna boot it up. And now, because I don't think this will work great, because... Oh, okay, this is, the player's not really turning, I don't think. Wait, did I save the script? I don't know. Okay, I don't think the player is turning, right? Set up. What? Okay, let's see. What am I doing wrong? I don't know what went wrong there. Oh, it's giving me so many errors. Okay. Is not set up. Edit settings. Edit, project settings, and then input. Input manager. Edit settings and then input. What does it want from me? Okay, wait. What? Okay, so I got movement to work. I just need turning to work. Alright. So we're getting close to getting a basic player. I do need to start up the game again, sadly, because I did just erase the errors so that I was going to use to tell ChatGPT what went wrong. So I need to use this. I'm gonna copy this. Edit project settings and then input manager. Okay, so nobody is here anymore. How do I add one? Did that work? 31, and then 30. Yeah, okay, that works. Perfect. And I will set the name to this. Then I will grab type. Joystick axis. Fourth. Gravity. Should gravity be 0 and then dead equals 0.2. Sensitivity 1. Invert. Snap on false. Invert false. Alright. This might work. I don't know. I am hoping it does. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. My VR was having a little bit trouble turning on. Okay. It's not having an error, right? Okay, what? Oh yeah, it is rotating. It is rotating. It's hard to tell, though. What if I give it the mesh of a cube? What if I do that instead? So instead of it being a smooth, like, round surface that is kind of hard to tell, this should make it a lot easier now. Yes. Okay, wait. Since this is gonna be first person. Yeah, okay, that works. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so that works. Now I need to make jumping. And I also need to set the camera under this, I think, and then I will put this in this so I can see from a first-person perspective now. Hooray. Turn this way, I think. Alright, so now I just need to turn it this way. Perfect. Move it back just a bit, and then now I have this. Perfect. Alright, now I have almost everything I need for a basic player. However, I do need one final thing. I do need to add jumping physics, because without jumping physics, it's gonna be kind of sucky. I also need to make it so when the player moves when the player rotates the camera, when the player rotates the VR headset, the camera rotates up to it also. Okay. Alright. Hmm. Okay. I don't know if this will work, but it is worth a shot. I'm just gonna save that. And does it work? Does it? And okay. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know if it works. But we will see. We will see. Right. Need to pick up my VR. The camera does not appear to be turning with my VR. Okay then. Can I still move though? Yeah, I can still move. Okay, but this is... it doesn't feel like VR. Okay. So, I don't understand why this isn't working, but it should be fine. Hopefully. So I'm gonna call this player, and then I'm going to add a thing. And drag this under there, and then add to there. Okay, so now I'm going to edit this script and change it out for the new script. Alright. And then horizontal, let's take X. Let's take Y. Alright. I am currently going to do this, so it's just gonna take a little bit. Horizontal, vertical. Alright, so this might work. I actually don't know. I am really hoping it does, though, because I don't want to spend this entire stream working on a simple character system. It's not working. I don't know why. I tried everything. I've tried everything. It's just not working. I can't get the camera to move with the player's head. How do I do this? Alright, that's it. I have a new idea. isn't working. Okay, I have an idea. Alright. This should hopefully work now. Okay, I have... Wait. I need to go and do something real quick. So, this is... Ah. This, this, then... And then... Okay... Alright. Hmm. Okay, Alright, I think this might work now. So... I need to go and test, but I should probably... Yeah, okay, I need to reconnect my VR, because it took too long to do stuff. Okay. Restart, and then... Okay, now this should work. Then I need to boot up the game. And then if it throws a bunch of errors at my face, I'm going to be mad. Okay. It is already throwing a bunch of errors at my face. Hooray. That is not what is supposed to happen. For some reason, down equaled up. Oh, right, yeah. Completely forgot that I did that and just didn't change the script. Alright, so I've been working for a bit. This might work now, hopefully. We've already gone to the testing phase. So hopefully this should work. Alright, so let's see now. Does this work? Move speed, turn speed, jump force, gravity. Alright. It all seems good, I think. I don't really know. Alright. Here we go. What? Where did the player go? Why did the player just fall through the floor? That's not what the player should do. Player shouldn't just fall through floors. Oh, it didn't. It's going up. What? Why did it go up? Why did the player go up? Okay. That's not good. Okay, this should probably fix it. I think. Maybe. Okay. Now this should work, hopefully. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm booting up the game now. And now it should work, I think. Okay, I can turn. The movement is not relative to the player's rotation, though. But, I mean, it's a start. Okay, oh, I didn't test out jumping, actually, so... first I'm gonna get this. Okay, so now this should work. Boom, boop. And blop. Alright, perfect. Here we go. Please work. Please work. Right, here we go. Hopefully I can jump though. That's one thing I want to test. Alright, so I can turn. And turning is... movement is relative to the player's rotation now. Kinda. Those are inverted. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, so it's a button on the left controller. I want it on the right controller, but that works so far. Alright, perfect. So we got the main movement working. Is grounded. Is there a thing that ever sets is grounded to true? Okay, I need to... Alright. So hopefully this should tackle all the problems I'm having so far. So I need to do... I need to set this up. Now, I need to get this script and just go bye-bye to that. Boom, boom. Wait for this to load. Wait, hold on. Okay. So now, jeez. Now we just add this here, and then drag that into there. Let's call this ground check. Alright, perfect. So this should now work, hopefully. This should now hopefully work. Play. Now the player should be able to jump more than once. Now, I can only figure out what button that was. Okay, oh, wait, I need to set ground mask. Is it like a layer mask? Or... Gravity... Okay. I need to make a thing. I don't know which one's gonna work, so I'm just gonna do a tag and a layer. So ground, and then ground. Okay, player, and this. It looks like it's layer and not tag. So I'm gonna get rid of that tag, and then I think I set floor to ground. Let me check. Yeah, I set it to ground. So now I shall probably be able to jump. Okay, so it's not any of the right controller buttons. What about left? Okay. It looks like Y is the jump button. So jumping works, however, it's only a one-time thing. For some reason, I don't know why. Because I cannot jump again for no apparent reason. Yay! Alright, okay, I need to figure out what is going wrong, because this isn't working. Well, kind of. It's kind of not working. Okay, so now this should work, hopefully. Alright, here we go. I think. Oh, wait. Alright, this should be fine, I think. I think this should be fine. Because there's nothing I need to set up manually. The code is already done. So, I should just be able to click play and then be done here. Okay, here we go. I can rotate. I can move to my rotation. Left and right movement is still broken. So Okay, I jumped, and then I still can't jump again. Dang. Okay, this is not working for some reason. Uh... Okay. Here we go. Okay, so now I should be able to jump and be able to jump not just once now. Okay, let's see. Wow, I can't even jump now. Hooray. This is sucking very horribly. Okay, Okay, hopefully this works. If it doesn't, I am going to be so mad. Okay, I can turn. Movement on the left and right is still inverted. Hooray. Yeah, it's inverted every way. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I have an idea. Well, okay. So this should work. Okay, this should hopefully now work, because I just got it to completely rewrite the script. Okay. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna I'm gonna call it a stream, or call it a day, and move on for the rest of today. Alright. Let's test this. Okay, I got turning. Moving according to... Okay then. I got moving according to, like, the player's orientation, kinda. I mean, it wasn't really that great. You can move up, you can move down, you can move right, you can move left, you can jump once. Still, you can still only jump once. Okay, I think I'm just gonna call it for today. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try one more thing. If this doesn't work, I'm going to just stop for today. here we go. Now I'm going to go and change the script. Okay, and then I'm gonna copy the script's name. I'm gonna go change the name of the script so they match. And now I'm just gonna wait for this to load. Okay, it's done loading. And now need to add the script to the player. I need to add a thing and then a camera. And then I also need to do okay. So now this should hopefully work. But for now, let's test for the final time the stream. Here we go. Alright. I can turn. That's the start. Okay, that was my fault. I forgot to do rotation freezes. Actually, no. I want to freeze rotation on the Y, right? No, wait, what is the Y rotation? Y is up and down. Yeah, okay, so I don't want to do up and down rotation. X is, yeah. Then Z rotation. I don't want to do Z, so I'm gonna freeze the rotation on those two. Alright, so now I should be able to I should be able to turn. I fell again. Okay. Have an idea. Okay. There. So now instead of using a thingy, it should now use a thingy. Okay. Okay, so now I need to add a character controller. Play. Okay. This should probably work better than the previous thing that I had going. Okay, rotating. Moving. No jumping. Okay, well, at least I'm getting close to what I had before. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Now, I need to set that to that, and then that's already set to ground. So now, I can rotate. Moving is still not really fixed. Is it actually? Okay, that is a little messed up, but it's fine for now. One jump and no jumps. Alright, well, I'm done for today. I give up. I can't figure out why it's not doing anything correctly. I will try again soon, but not right now, because this is not working. Alright, well, goodbye.